Redondo Beach, Spanish for round, home of the Seahawks, 1-0, you know, home of LBJs, and the overall surfer and bro lifestyle. Redondo Beach, home of pubescent crystal. Alright, so let's get into a little story time. One day, while walking down a trail by our apartment, Citizen X kindly informed my mother that she didn't belong there. Yes, Redondo Beach, a little coastal town in Los Angeles. It's one of 3 beach cities that make up the region known as the South Bay. Less than 3 miles away from where my double consciousness was born, you will find Manhattan Beach, the home of Bruce's Beach. CaliforniaBeaches.com calls it the pretty park with a stormy past. Well, that's an understatement. Bruce's Beach was the first for us by us beach on the Pacific Ocean. In 1912, Charles and Willa Bruce took their hard-earned money and bought land between 26th and 27th Streets in Manhattan Beach. In 1915, that became a bustling, high-end beach resort for Black people. They set up lodgings, a dance hall, and a cafe. The Bruces also rented out bathing suits, bicycles, and beach toys for visitors. At the time, African Americans were banned from most beaches in Los Angeles. The California Eagle, an influential Black-owned newspaper, reported on July 4th, 1924, that 3 Blacks had been fishing off the Redondo Beach Pier, yes, that Redondo Beach where I grew up, when several members of the Ku Klux Klan handed them a pamphlet titled Principles of KKK and Ideals of Pure Americanism. In the margin of one of the pages, someone wrote, "Colored folks, beach 3 miles north." True to form, whites directed their rage to this colored beach. They enacted violence against the Bruce family and their property. KKK harassed them over the phone and on the beach. They vandalized patrons' cars, set up fake restricted parking signs to deter visitors, amongst other acts of aggression. The Bruces endured and thrived in spite of these heinous acts, but in 1924, Manhattan Beach took over the resort through eminent domain. In 1927, they destroyed what the Bruces had built, and the Bruces moved out to LA after receiving a financial settlement from a lawsuit. For decades, the Bruces' land remained vacant. In the 1950s, to double down on their racism, the city turned the spot into a park to prevent members of the Bruce family from trying to reclaim the property. The Bruce's name would not be recognized by the city until 2007, when Mitch Ward, the first Black man elected to office in Manhattan Beach, pushed to rename the park. A ceremony was held in honor of Bruce's Beach. A hard-fought battle, but all that's left now of the Bruce's legacy in that community is a plaque. In a letter to the California Coastal Commission, Bernard Bruce wrote, "My grandparents moved here from New Mexico. They worked on the railroad. They saved their money. They lost everything when the city took Bruce's Beach. How would you feel if your family owned the Waldorf and they took it away from you?"
When I told folks that my family once owned the beach here, they would laugh at me. They didn't believe African Americans owned beaches.
As it stands, Manhattan Beach's demographics are 79% white and 0.5% Black. The median household income is a staggering $150,000, which is roughly 3 times the US average. The value of the homes and status that was stolen from the Bruce family is unquantifiable due to my limited mathematical skills and statistical skills, but we all know property and proximity to the water, and especially beachfront property, has exponential growth and value. The Bruce family was robbed. Manhattan Beach citizens, you are on stolen ground. This whole country is, and it's time to pay up.